Okay, Atlanta Truck Series. See if I can lay down a fast lap here and then talk about what the setup is and what the line is. On the warm-up lap, I'll point out a few things. Coming out of turn 2 and 4, staying down here close to the yellow line really helps. You're going to stay low all the way out of it. You can hold it, especially with fresh tires, wide open through 3 and 4. Through the double dog leg coming up here, I like to be down to the bottom, stay to the bottom, but point up towards the high side so that when I get into 1 and 2, I can take a wide arc to dive down in. And coming down the back stretch, we're going to try to arc it in and stay down near the bottom. And I got a little bit loose there. See if this turns out to be a decent lap. 30.01, yeah, we'll take that. So with that as the lap, let's go to the garage and talk about the setup. Okay, so the setup I've got here, one of the things I like to talk about in my setups is I think they're easy to drive. You don't have to be an elite racer to run this setup and put up a pretty competitive lap time. I see a lot of videos where you see the tagline on it has some incredible lap time, and the two complaints I have about that are, one, it seems like you have to be an elite racer because the vehicle is really set up on the edge, and two, it is a setup that burns through tires, so you may have a fast lap, but the performance is going to fall off really quick. I try to pride myself on having setups that will get you pretty much all the way through a fuel run and still have some rubber left, and that they are setups for the 99% of us that aren't elite racers. But let's talk about some of the things that are in this setup. One is the weight settings. I like a lighter front end. A lot of the setups I see have a very heavy front end. I feel like a lighter front end helps with tire wear a little bit, because you can see my front weight's at 49.9. The other thing is I feel like when I make an adjustment to solve a tight or a loose condition, I don't have to make as big of an adjustment to see a change in how the vehicle drives compared to if you have a heavier setup on the front end. If I've got a heavy front end weight, I may have to adjust tire pressures by a pound or pound and a half to even feel a difference in how the truck drives. With a lighter front end, and by lighter I mean somewhere between 49 to 50% weight on the front, it seems like I can make a smaller adjustment, maybe a quarter pound or a half pound, and can actually feel a difference in how the truck drives. Other things I would tell you here is camber is important. I don't go real aggressive on camber most times. I'm at 2.7 here on both of them. I've tried messing around with the camber because Atlanta is notorious for chewing up tires, and I cannot seem to gain much as far as saving tire wear by going to a less aggressive camber setup. So I'm at 2.7. The thing about Atlanta is, as much as I pride myself on having setups that don't chew up tires, you will have to save tires at Atlanta. That lap I just ran is not a lap you can run and make the tires last. You are going to have to start backing off, turning the wheel less, being more patient with the truck as it goes through the run, because you're not going to be able to make that aggressive of a run for 25 laps or however long the fuel lasts. But I do think this is probably as good as I can get as far as a combination of saving a little bit of tire wear with still being able to put together a fast lap. But there's just no way around it. Atlanta is a rough track that chews up tires. You got to start saving tires. So that is the setup. Hope this was helpful. Any questions, please leave it for me in the comments. If there's any tracks that you'd specifically like to see a setup on, I love doing these videos. So just tell me what you'd like to see and I'll try to throw up a video on it. Please also do me a huge favor and like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're curious about what some of these different settings do, I have got separate videos that walk through each setting and how it affects the vehicle as far as loose or tight, what part of the corner, etc. They are also in the channel. You can check those out to help you fine-tune these settings for your driving styles and everything. So as always, thank you for watching, and hope you catch some